WCDB Albany, it's your favorite step uncle here with
DJ Koltika.
And we're here with Laika. Say hello, everyone.
Hello.
But yeah, okay. If you could just start by introducing yourselves.
Okay, I'm Benji. I play keys and guitar and sing for Laika.
Hey, I'm David, and I play drums for Laika.
My name's Kate. I play guitar and I sing for Laika.
My name is Leo, and I play bass for Laika.
Cool.
Super
cool. Okay, I'm gonna get real close to the mic.
Pardon our technical difficulties. We only have 2 mics, but anyway, continue.
Well, yes, there's like a crumb on the mic. Yes, so of course we have Laika in here in our on-air studio, but we just had them live on air playing a collection of songs from... A lot of them were off of the album, but I know you guys had some other things in there, which was super fun, you know, switching things up. But I guess my first kind of introduction, like the big segue was... I was going to talk about our DJ Moose, or I shouldn't call him DJ Moose because he only goes by Moose, but I guess I kind of wanted to talk about how like we like got in contact and all that, because I'm pretty sure that like Moose found you guys through TikTok, which I think is like pretty interesting. Was that? Or am I wrong?
Allegedly. Someone like a little while ago commented on one of our reels, but I don't know if that was before or after like we got reached out to. Was it after?
It was after.
It was like, thanks, Dad.
I remember.
Yeah, it literally said like, thank you, Dad,
thanks,
for the
Dad.
album.
No, it just said thanks, Dad.
Wait, I think that was that was Ethan.
That sounds like
Yeah,
Moose.
yeah.
I think that you guys like someone thanked their dad.
I did.
And then I
wrote thanks, Dad. I said it's good, comma, or like.
No, yeah, that would be
dad,
Moose.
Like it was a comment. And then he just wrote thanks, Dad, and I was like, yeah, sure.
That's awesome.
I just liked it, and then I got the DM, and I started freaking out. I was like, I'm gonna be on the radio. We're gonna be on the radio, like
it does kind of go that quick.
So
It's crazy. Like we released the album on I think the 14th or the 15th, right?
Like
16th.
The 16th, yeah.
16th, and then like a week later we had a show booked and this radio thing booked, and it was just like I've never been in like a real band before, so it was just like crazy how quickly that happened. I didn't think it would happen so fast, but
Yeah, and like kind of on that train, like how did you guys like form? Like how did you meet?
Okay, so I met David and Benji in middle school. We went to the same middle school in Pittsfield. I wasn't really like that like close with them, but like I always like shared music recommendations with them. I put them both onto Brave Little Abacus, car seat headrest, just because I'm that cool. It's true, don't lie. But a while back, I was doing this screamo thing with this band, like group of people called Bunny Riot. When I was like a freshman in high school, and David was a part of that. He was supposed to do keyboard and guitar, and then Bunny Riot like self-imploded and we didn't do anything, and I played 2 shows by myself with just my laptop. So David started learning drums, I don't even know when, like summer 23, something like that.
No, I think it was like fall 20. It was like autumn 2023 or 22. I don't know.
And I mean, like, our biggest problem with, like, starting a band was we needed a drummer, so he kind of, like, came in to my life through that, like, again, and, like, we've been friends ever since. Like, he's been on pretty much every project I've ever released, ever. And Benji, I just reconnected with him I think I was going over to David's to hang out, and he was there, and he, like, showed me what he was working on, and I was just blown away by it, because, like, it was so beautiful to me, and it was just crazy to hear like something like this is the kid I went to middle school with, and it's like insane stuff. And he was like, oh, do you want to run vocals on this? And we were like planning on calling ourselves Snoopy Come Home, and then I got worried about like copyright issues, so we were like, never mind, we're gonna be Laika. Leo came into our lives, at least like me and Benji's life, very recently. David can talk more about how they met, but around summer of this last year, we like met in like a Dunkin' Donuts parking lot because we were gonna go to Berkshire Community College's like studio to record, and it ended up being a whole hubbubaloo. But David can talk about how they met.
Yeah, Leo, we met through friends of friends online like a long time ago. On the cord, and we really connected, and we share like very similar interests, like that I thought like I couldn't share with anybody. Let's keep that on the low. I'll leave that up for interpretation. But and then we really connected pretty much. I mean, we were just like, I don't know, how old were we? We were like 14. And we just kept on talking, and eventually like it went off like a lot, and like and eventually his family wanted him, because he's from Mexico. He wanted to come to the States to transfer for a year to do school, and he was like, hey, would it be cool to set that up? Because we were close, like our parents knew each other, because like, you know, my mom got a little worried that I was texting some people on Discord when I was like 14 on the cord, and so that's how it happened, and it's a really great connection, and I'm glad he's able to be on our projects, and he's a great friend for us.
It's Leonard.
Leonard.
No,
Leonard.
that's not me.
Shout out Leonard.
Vinus, right?
I don't know who that is.
Leonard Vinus.
Yeah.
Who's Leonard?
Leonard Val.
Leonard Val.
Alright.
But yeah, how long have you guys been like independently like been playing music, or like your backgrounds in music?
You want to take that first?
Yeah. I've been like, since I started high school, I mean, like, me and David, we've been friends for a really long time, and in like quarantine we used to go on BandLab and just make like beats, and then when I started high school I really got into like, I was taking a digital music class, so I was like making beats but it was like a little bit better, and then this last summer I bought a guitar. My dad helped me buy it, actually. I didn't buy it myself. And then like I just got totally carried away. Like I just played it all the time, and I just started writing my own music, and I started adding like piano to it, and I just really got like, just like opened a whole can of worms for me.
Wow, sick.
Yeah.
Personally, I've had a long history with music, but composing music, it's been more of a recent thing. I used to take piano lessons, and just recently, I think my most recent instrument is actually drums. I picked it up in 23, I believe, but yeah, I play piano, guitar for like a few years of my life, and I got connected with Kate because we both were interested in music and like really wanting to create it, and I knew Kate created music, and I was like, oh, that's so cool, and I could never really get to it, really complete something, but it's my relationship with music.
Yeah, I mean, like, I got a guitar in like 6th grade, and like from then my grandma's a music teacher. Shout out Miss Carson.
Shout out.
And like she's kind of like sparked this like love for music in me. Like I've been playing music since I was like 12, 13. I've been releasing it since I was 14. None of it was ever really good until now.
Name drop?
No, don't name drop Bedhead.
Wait, what?
Was it Bedhead?
She did it herself.
Bed bug.
Yeah, I thought it was Bedhead.
It was bad, yeah.
Yeah, it was bad.
Stream Bedhead.
No, don't stream it. It's like gone. It's lost media. You'll never find it. But like with like my solo work, like Cat Online was a very recent endeavor. It was originally going to be an LP with like a bunch of people, and I was just like, whatever, I'm just going to make the songs that like we were working on like fit anyway, and I released it myself. And like making music's always been very cathartic for me. It's something I do a lot when I'm in like a lot of emotional distress. But like I think finding like the room to talk about things that are like hard to talk about through song is very uplifting for me. So yeah, that's what I do and how long I've done it.
I've been doing music on my own since like I was like 12. Like I think the first way I started making music, like actually like I looked up like free programs to make music with on your computer, and like there was this program called like Famous Tracker, and it was a music tracker for like chiptune music. And I've just been making like music on my own on my computer since I was like 12, and making music with like instruments has been pretty new for me. Like I literally started playing bass like summer of last year, so I just wanted like to be able to contribute to people's bands because my friends were all playing instruments, so I wanted to play something too. Want to be part of it, so yeah.
Shout out Leo's footwork.
Leo's footwork.
Go stream.
It's good.
Go
DJ
stream
I'll say it is
Landmau's really good.
I like it.
LANMAO. Stream DJ Snesmao.
Not a call to action.
It's
If you
not a
would
call
like
to action.
to,
Not a call
if
to
you would,
Do it
like
if you want. Do it if you want.
Actually.
Do it if you want.
I'll get real close to the mic.
Yeah, get real close. Get real close.
Did they turn the heat warmer?
I know it feels like they turned the heat
I didn't
on.
consider that a call.
Yeah.
I thought call to action was like, all right, let's do everything.
It's like
Call to action is like we're not allowed to be like, go to this show, listen to this right now, or
If you
else.
say please at the end, is it okay?
I think a lot of people think that. A lot of our DJs act like that. I keep it on the safe side.
Don't don't.
You don't have
But to kind of get back on this train of thought that we were having, I think it's really interesting that you guys have like such like, I guess, long histories with music. Like, I think it really shows. I think you guys are like really like talented instrumentalists and all that.
Thank you.
And
Thank you.
I agree.
I think it's also really interesting that like on top of this you guys kind of have like a lot of solo work going on. So I guess my question was kind of like, what is it kind of like as like, you know, artists that kind of make music like on their own to like kind of be in a collective with people who also have that kind of like, you know, drive to like make stuff on their own? Like, how do you kind of get those parts moving?
That's
think?
kind of how LP2 is going right now.
Whoa.
We write a lot on our own. We write a lot on our own, and then we kind of bring it together. I think it's just because it's so much easier than like saying, oh, let's all go to David's house and sit down and record and do this and blah blah blah. I mean, like, it's kind of just been how our workflow is. I think it's effective and I think it's very efficient, just because like we got our album done literally in a month and we're working on another album insanely fast, and like it sounds good. Like, it's not like we're just throwing together like slop and like saying like, oh, this is our album, guys, come listen to it, just because we're Laika. No, like, we're like putting a lot of effort into it. We're really formulating sounds. It's kind of what we want to do. We want to work more collectively as like a group, just because I feel like that would like help with like the influence of other people's like ideas, because it's hard to just like say add to this. It's more like, what can we do together and like what ideas do we have together. Anyway, I went on a long tangent, sorry.
No, it's
Don't
true though. Like,
apologize.
honestly, I don't think 1 second of Countdown Over Moscow was recorded at like all together, right?
No.
I think a lot of it would be like one of us would write a song and then we send it to each other, and then someone else adds to it, and then we get in like a call and we talk about what we can change, or like we all just record our parts separately. And I feel like it was such a good, like, productive workflow. Like, it really, really worked well, and it proved itself.
Yes,
I think.
personally, it worked really good.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Well, for LP2, we're gonna experiment with how we record for sure.
Yeah.
But we're also gonna keep this sort of method because I feel like it works really well, especially with us all living in relatively like scattered locations.
Well,
It's-
not really.
It's literally,
Not really.
These guys live,
It's really
we live,
just
like,
Benji.
all three of us live like 2 streets down, and then he lives like an hour.
David and Leo
away.
live together.
I
Kate
live like
lives,
3 streets
like
down.
literally 1 block down. I live an hour away, but I just got my driver's license, so
So like,
now I can be pulling up for like a practice,
that's true.
Indeed,
like
indeed.
HQ. Yeah.
And so I really think our ideas can really transfigure and like a lot like strong. I feel like it'll be really interesting to see what we will come up with
Yeah.
together.
Yeah.
Yeah, and just on that line, the new LP. Is there anything you like want to share about it, or like how it's going?
Oh, it's going well.
It's going
Pretty good.
it's it's going pretty well. No, I mean, it's kind of crazy. Like, we wanted to take a little creative break, and then Benji was just like, I'm writing songs. And like,
we tried to take
and
a
like they
creative
sounded
break. It
good,
didn't work.
and like we just like my brain can't like make me take like music breaks. Like, I can't do it. It's so hard. Like, I'm in a state of constant creation in my little brain. So like it's very interesting. And like we're gonna try to feature a lot more people, a lot more instruments. That's like the one thing I'll say is like, I think for this album we have like a no MIDI rule. Like,
Wow.
kind of a no MIDI rule. Like, no,
That'll be hard for
like no MIDI. or like
Sally's doing this now.
or like
Yeah,
as
some
much
MIDI.
or as much live like instruments as we can have is really what I'm trying to say. Like not no MIDI, but as much live instruments as we can.
I see.
Yeah, like we got like trumpets,
Sleigh bells, tambourine,
some
brushes.
sleigh bells,
some brushes. We're gonna get violin. It's gonna sound really good.
Wait, that's sick.
The Plooptown CEO or co-CEO is
Plooptown co-owner.
violin for us.
Shout out Seb.
Shout out Seb.
Some flugelhorn. No, it's a trumpet, bro.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I guess on the mention of Plooptown, because I was like, I know I'm going to segue there at some point, but I mean, I guess I'll kind of go on my own, like, little, almost like tangent, which is kind of just like a greater, how do I explain this? I like wrote a lot of like nerdy questions that I wanted to express in very like simple words, but I guess to kind of bring things back, I think it's funny that you guys kind of say this like no MIDI thing about your next album, because I'm like, I think that when we kind of think of like DIY and like, you know, other like kind of words like, you know, like bedroom art, like bedroom pop, bedroom scrams, bedroom, you name it.
Yeah.
I guess I was kind of wondering, like, do you guys feel like, because of like how you guys are making your music, is it like, do you embrace the sound, or do you guys kind of feel like sometimes there's like maybe a limit there? You know what I mean?
I think we embrace it, like definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like we like not like bedroom scrams, but like bedroom music in general. I feel like we definitely embrace a little bit,
And it works best for
and
us.
it definitely works. Like, I like bedroom screamo a lot. Like it's one of my favorite genres. It's what got me into like the scene and stuff. I used to make it. I'm trying to like move on from that phase of my life because I'm not like 13 anymore. But I think about like embracing the sound. It's like, it's definitely like on the back burner of my mind. Like I kind of just make whatever I think sounds good, and like I think our best thing with like DIY is that we all produce in-house. Like we produce, we master, we mix in-house. Like it was mixed by me and Benji, and it was mastered by Benji. Like I don't think we're ever gonna need to go to a studio like ever, because what we make sounds good.
I mean, I don't want to. Like I really like
I
the
don't want
process
to either.
of sitting down and like trying to mix trumpets and mix all these different vocals. Like it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's
You know,
it's like a puzzle.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know. I kind of like the limitations too. Like,
It's like-
we're all in high school, so like all of our schools have like a jazz band, and we can go and like talk to the jazz band. Like, can you guys play trumpets for us?
Yeah, that's how I got trumpet on that one
It's
track.
like a lot of fun. You know.
We want to be like unapologetically like our sound.
Yeah. That's raw. That was really raw.
That was
good.
one-liner.
That was a one-liner.
I feel like it is that deep though. Like
We're
I think that
unapologetically Laika.
there's
Like a-
something like very empowering. Like of course Albany, we have our own like DIY scene, and
Yeah.
I think that, you know, us being in college radio, we have a lot of intersection with that. Like we hang out in those spaces, and honestly, like on top of that, we just like know, you know, these people that are in these bands, and they tell us about, you know, their creative process, and it's cool that we can just kind of like, you know, have that like conversation going on, because like not a lot of people do. And of course like the internet kind of does, you know, bridge a lot of those gaps, but it's
Yeah.
like scenes will always kind of be like in this place that is like, I guess, physical sometimes. But I guess I kind of wanted to ask, like, how do you guys kind of see, you know, the Plooptown scene? Like what's it kind of like having, you know, this community that's like, I guess, so like big, you know what I mean, but
Yeah.
you know,
But,
without
like,
like
still-
a physical gathering place, as
Yeah.
opposed to like, you know,
Plooptown's crazy. I think it's crazy that there can be like, we can be in like a record label and we know all these people that make such great music, and like they all hear our music, and like I've never seen any of them, and I don't know any of them until like you know, a couple weeks ago. But I don't know, I just think it's nuts. It's really cool.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's kind of like intersection with like the Friends House Records community. Plooptown's like Friends House Records Junior. So like I was a very big like Friends House Records like fan, like person interacting with the community there. And I kind of heard about Plooptown, and I joined their server on Discord because I'm a loser. But I talked a lot there, and like I met a bunch of people that I really liked, and then I showed one of the owners like the album, and then like the next day I went to sleep, and they were like, "Oh, Plooptown wants Laika," and I was like, "Sure, why not? Let me talk to the band." And I was just like, "Hey guys, Plooptown wants to sign us. Should we do it?" And then she was like, "What's Plooptown?" And I was like, "Yeah, we signed the Plooptown 360 deal. We're locked in until we're 95, and then our children."
And we have 5% profits.
We have zero control over our creative music. We do exactly what Lover tells us to do. No, that's not true.
It is nice though that we didn't like actually sign anything, you know. So it's just like a commitment, but it's not
like a commitment to the community more than it
we're
is
not
a commitment
trapped,
to,
which is cool.
Yeah, and like we talk. It's kind of just like bridged a bunch of gaps. Like we talk a lot to different artists. Like there's this artist Wiltware that we've been talking to, who's also signed to Plooptown Records. Shout out Wiltware. And like we're trying to plan like a little tour maybe in the summer, just because it would be cool, like just to go down the East Coast. It's kind of hopeful thinking, like definitely, just because we're a smaller band. Like we're not the most massive mainstream like thing in the world. We're not Geese or like Cameron Winter, but like we might be. You might be the next Cameron Winter, David.
Bro.
I mean, Geese is massive.
Yeah, that's true.
They kind of blew up, bro. Have you played at Carnegie Hall?
I have not.
Exactly. Think about it.
Actually.
Anyway.
Wait, say what? Carnegie Hall?
No.
It's okay.
Don't worry about it.
Nothing happened.
Nothing happened.
Nothing.
No.
But any influences specifically, like other bands that influence your sound, or just in general, what influences you guys?
Wait, hold on.
1 minute, we're writing a code.
Did you drop it?
It's okay.
NG.
Wait, no. No,
No, that was you.
Anyways, we're just communicating.
Something happened. It was just the wind. It was just a little.
It was
bit,
just the wind.
I heard
It was coming from outside, actually. It's not our fault.
I coughed really loud. Other like influences, like other bands, or
I think that's where like our sound's really like strong. Like we all have our own influences. Like I'm very tapped into like Carter C, Willie Rodriguez Was Taken, Drug Bug, like all of those like internet artists, and like those cool Friends House Records, Seattle, Canada, like artists. But like we all bond over like Brave Little Abacus, like that kind of like third wave emo kind of scene. And like, I mean, we all listen to like the same kind of music.
But it's also cool because like we all listen to such different music that our sound is like a very, I don't want to say it's
it's okay,
like really its own thing, kind of, you know. Like I really like the microphones, and so does David, and I mean we all do.
Yeah.
But like,
shout out Phil Elbrum.
Yeah, shout out Phil Elbrum. And
We
like,
love him here.
Me and Kate really like. Me and Kate really like the Beach Boys, and like David really likes like Weather Day and that kind of stuff. And it's just like all these like, to work with 4 people and like have all these different influences like really like unlocks a whole new like sound, I think, personally.
Agreed.
Yeah.
David agrees.
David does agree.
I agree, and I feel like, I mean, I'm kind of just restating what we've all been saying, but we all like lots of different genres, and I feel like a lot of these artists are kind of similar, but like
swings a lot.
We want to incorporate. That's why, like with LP2 especially, like we embrace, like just like how we embrace MIDI. Now that we have like a community like Plooptown where people like Seb, for example, can play violin for us, and just a kind of bigger community where we want to embrace that, especially, and it's all about community, really. So yeah, that's why we want to incorporate more sounds.
When I went to Godheck's second to last show in Amherst, the lead singer Six from Morning Dew said something that I really resonate with now. It's never DIY, it's always DIT. It's not doing it yourself, it's all doing it together.
Yeah.
And
Everyone
so,
clap.
Clap.
Take it as your own.
And so, I mean, like, I resonate with that so much. Like, I'm always trying to get, like Wiltware or, like Lover, Augustine. Like, I'm trying to get people on my songs. Like, I want more collaborators. I want more people, and I want to collaborate. Like, and the online community is just so helpful with that. So, yeah.
Oh, yeah. You actually mentioned, like, a lot of artists that, like, I kind of I did my digging. I've got Willie Rodriguez, Car Seat Headrest, and Brave Little Abacus.
Oh, yeah.
And I saw that those are like a lot of common influences for like a lot of like I guess other like artists that are on like Bluetown. And I guess my kind of question was like, in this sense, like, do you kind of think there's like a Bluetown sound like because of the work you guys have done? Because of the work that you guys have done like together as a community, or do you think that you guys like kind of bring all of that initially and then it kind of, I don't know, I guess that's kind of my question, like how's...
I mean, I think like there is a Plooptown sound, but also like because we all have like a lot of similar influences like you said, but like we all kind of interpret them in a different way and like bring our own outside influences, so it's like there is a sound, but it's like so diverse. It's really cool.
Yeah, like anything we make sounds like nothing New Love makes. Shout out New Love, by the way.
Shout out New Love.
Like if you want. Like, yeah, that was a good. That's a good save.
Shout out if you want.
Yeah.
Shout out New Love if you want.
We don't do call to action.
It's not a call to action.
It's just a shout out.
Shout out. But nothing nothing I've made or nothing Benji's made or nothing David's makes sounds anything like New Love, like, and like, but like we still have the same influences, like we still like bond over like Willie Rod and like stuff like that, but like there's just like, it's depending on what we do with it. It's what you do with it, like that's what our thing is. I feel like we've kind of taken like this poppy emo kind of tinge to it, and that's kind of just because of our influences, and like other people have taken like shoegaze influence but still keeping that same like core like Friends House Records signature kind of twee indie like darling stuff.
Yeah. And for the music you played today and like for your music in general, is there like a theme necessarily, or like something you want your listeners, like it could be an emotion, a story, or anything like to get away from your music?
I don't think there's like one specific.
Yeah.
I don't think fun is actually probably one of the last words that I would say. But like
I thought it was fun.
Like he was saying earlier, it's like very cathartic to write. So like today we had a pretty wide variety of songs. Like we had some of my solo stuff, some of Kate's solo stuff, and it was just like, actually fun is not bad, honestly. I don't mind fun. It's like
I think it becomes fun at a point, from that catharsis.
Yeah, if you're like in a not a good spot and you listen to like Floating Away, like it's not gonna be that fun.
It's not gonna help you.
But like, it's
but like writing Floating Away, I was in a very bad spot, like, and then I've gotten better and I've like bettered myself as a person, and like looking back on those feelings, it's very like, it's like, wow, I've changed so much. And I feel like one of the main themes of like Countdown Over Moscow is like change and longing, like the longing like of nostalgia, like this idea that like you want to go back but you can't, but like
Sorry.
but like it's also like the acceptance of that. Like I wrote like the end of Floating Away like about like this feeling of not only like gender dysphoria, which is a whole nother like ball of rocks, but like this idea that like there are things in my life that I won't get back, and like there are decisions I have to make. But why are you laughing? You're such a jerk.
I don't think Ball of Rocks is the same, but you were on a roll and I didn't.
Ball of Rocks is the same. You're so annoying.
Sorry,
you completely betrayed my thought. But like there are things in my life that like I want to go back to that I can't, but like it's this like idea of like moving on and accepting it, and like kind of just accepting what's coming next. And I feel like to expand on that idea from like for like LP2 would be really like amazing and beautiful, and like hopefully we could do that.
Yeah. I made that sound because I just was like, when I listened to the album for the first time, I was like telling Ulysses, I was like, I feel so nostalgic listening to this. I was like, I've never listened to it before, but I was like, I feel like I have, like, and it was a good feeling. But
nice.
Yeah.
A lot of my songwriting, at least like for the lyrics I've written, are definitely about this feeling of nostalgia for like things past, and like kind of just accepting the fact that they aren't. So it's kind of grief in a way, kind of lacrimose almost.
Well, I was gonna say,
you go ahead.
No, yeah, we're gonna wrap things up in like the next couple minutes, but I guess again, on that note, like we were just kind of wondering, like, what in that sense do you kind of want listeners to take away, like from the music?
Things always get better.
Yeah, I mean, in the end, we're not making music so people feel bad after, they finish it. Like, we want them to feel good or better.
And fun.
And fun, yeah.
Yeah,
I
Floating
smile.
Away is one of the saddest songs I've ever written. Like, I wrote it in a full day in between, like, Overwatch competitive matches. So you can already tell, like, there's some definitely deep-seated emotions there. But, like, it's, like, this idea that, like, things are never gonna change is never true. Like, it's never true, and, like, things always get better, and like even though your life seems terrible or like you're depressed and stuff like that, like it's so corny to think about. Like when you're depressed and someone says, oh, things will change, things will get better, you're just like, shut up, dude, I don't want to hear that. So like I kind of want to like embrace this like acceptance of like, yes, things suck right now, and that's kind of why Floating Away has like this kind of phasal phasal like movement from like, I want a girl who'd really kill me. Like it's like stages of grief almost. Like you kind of get over it, and at the end it's like, well, in the end I think I wouldn't tell a friend, like I want to be someone else. Like it's just this acceptance of like, yes, I was changing and it was hard and it was brutal, but like it's kind of the acceptance of it that like shows that you're like still a person at heart, and like we're all humans.
And I guess to wrap it up, but where do you guys see yourselves in a year, or where do you hope to see yourselves in a year?
We're all going to college except for Leo. Leo's a junior. I don't know what he's gonna do, but
He's going to Mexico.
But Kate's going to Berkeley.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
Wow, congrats.
Thank you.
David is
Hopefully going to Northeastern.
hopefully going to Northeastern, so also in Boston. I'm gonna be in Burlington at UVM. So, I mean, we're thinking about
Like
maybe
internet
doing
band
like an
band.
internet band, because a lot of the workflow for the first LP was like internet band,
It was
basically.
literally all internet band.
But also like we figured if we unanimously decide we shouldn't keep doing Laika, it's probably for a good reason.
Yeah.
It's probably because it's like kind of concluded itself. So I think if we do end up like going our separate ways, it's not such a like problem. Like it wouldn't be any like hard feelings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And in the end, we're all great friends.
Yeah, we're still
no.
friends.
That's really good to hear. No, I feel like that's really good to know, like,
Except
now.
that. No, we hate each
Except
other.
Leo.
We absolutely
We
detest
all
each other.
hate Leo.
Poor
Yeah, we all hate
Leo.
Leo, but then the rest of us are really good friends.
Justice
Leo's
for
like-
Leo.
Leo's like Butters.
Yeah.
All right.
It's almost done.
We're gonna wrap things up real quick. I guess my final question to really end on like a future outlook kind of note is your show February 26th in Amherst. That's at Prescott Tavern. How are you guys feeling about that?
We're
Excited.
really, really excited. Playing with a bunch of bands that like I've known since I was like 13. Like Film and Gender is a huge inspiration for me. Well, not like inspiration as in like musically, but like inspiration as in like stage presence. Like I want to do exactly what Is does. Like I want to be like that so bad. It's so cool to me. And like Letters of Mark, I love Letters of Mark. I've known Khalid for a long time. Also since I was doing like Bunny Riot, this is the second time I've ever been on a bill with Letters of Mark, and they kill every time. Time Held Me Green and Dying's also going to be playing this. It's also their first show, so I feel just super excited. And I think there's another touring band whose name I'm forgetting right now, but that's besides the point. I don't know. But shout out them.
Shout out.
Shout out them.
We're girls.
Just if you want to see who I'm talking about, check our Instagram because it's there. There's a poster.
Like
I think.
a space doll.
Wait, check our Instagram, please, if you want to.
If you want to. So yeah.
Listen to lots of Bandcamp always.
Yes.
Always
Bandcamp,
be tapped into Bandcamp. True.
Yes.
Bandcamp Friday was yesterday.
Thank you.
We need to buy David a new snare head.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh,
R.I.P.
that's good.
the snare.
It broke.
Sorry about
Oh
that.
yeah. Today I broke my snare head in sound check.
Dude, 'cause
So
he's a
if it
super
sounded,
genius.
if my snare sounded cool today because it was duct tape.
It sounded cool, dude. It did sound really cool.
Like, cool.
It sounded cool.
It sounded like a hollow book full of like dry pasta. It sounded awesome. That's what it was, pretty much.
Okay, the
exactly.
Maybe that's like an idea for LP2. You guys got to play on the.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that will definitely bring the feeling of nostalgia.
No, maybe this was
only rim shot.
All right. Well, anyways, thank you so much, guys,
Yeah,
for coming
thank you.
in.
Thank you.
And
It was a jolly time.
literally,
It's so
we,
much
jolly good
we
time.
had such a fun time.
was a
We were
jolly good
dancing.
show.
Yes,
It was a jolly good show.
Jolly good show. But anyway, to our listeners, thank you so much for for listening. This was Laika and DJ Kultica and your favorite step uncle. And yeah, have a great weekend.
Shout out Lover, shout out Eve, shout out Augustine. Bye.
Stay like a boss.
Stay like a boss. Like a boss. Yeah, that's a one letter, bro.
Bye bye.